You're telling me Remy was on your ass?
And it's sloppy with some wings.
Hey, my nigga. Okay.
Hello and welcome to Be About It podcast. My name is Sylvie, and we're here with our lovely four guests. We can go around starting with Joe and introduce yourselves and put your Instagrams or YouTube or whatever else you want to put in there.
What's up, everybody? It's good to be back. My name is Joe Cofield. For those of you that do not know, you can follow me on Instagram at joe.cofield. Yeah, get to it.
My name is Arion. Nice to meet you. I don't have any social media. I'm sorry.
Red flag.
My name's Elijah. It's good to be back on the Be About It podcast. You can follow me on Instagram at ElijahAWalker_.
Nice to be here. It's my first time. My name is Blake Palmer. I don't have Instagram, unfortunately, but yeah.
And of course, you can always follow us at Be About It Pod on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, all that, TikTok, all that, yeah. So the first segment we're going to be getting into is called Why You Stressin'? This is where we go around, just kind of a little rant session. Main thing that's been stressing me out is that, my birthday was this weekend, so yeah, a little older. But we was trying to go to Freaknik on my birthday, and...
Ooh, okay. You ain't ready to go?
Huh?
You ain't ready to go?
No, we got there. We got out the Uber 5 minutes later. We didn't even get to go in. People started running and they shut it down. They don't know how to... Why would they have it where they had it, right behind the police plate? They had it right behind the police academy.
Yeah.
So they shut that bitch down. They put the helicopters in the air, and that made me so mad because I was like,
The helicopters in the air is crazy.
Yeah, my birthday Freaknik was a little. They owe me $28. We finna.
Bro, that's like a story that you could totally fib to your kids later on. You'd be like, oh, I remember one time we went and had a ball. You can find it on the news. The helicopters in the air and everything.
Go ahead, Blake. I already see it on your face.
School and work. Double time.
Finals is coming up.
Finals. Hey, finals.
You really just gotta thug it out like the rest of us.
Man, just thugging it.
I'm so glad I ain't had to go and buy no books yet. Oh, my God. All online books.
I just try to put everything on my laptop or something.
Yeah.
I just try to find a PDF online. What I look like paying $150 to rent the book, not even buy that shit.
No,
Crazy.
couldn't happen.
Oh, let me tell. I'm gonna tell what happened with that nigga in my ear. That shit made me so fucking mad. We were at Freaknik. We were leaving. Nigga looked about 40, but he was like my height. That nigga looked old as hell in the face. Came up right here next to me, in my ear, talking like, "Hey babe, what's going on? Hey baby." I'm like,
A little Kevin Hart is crazy.
a little Kevin Hart. But no, I had moved. I was standing right there with them. I had moved immediately because it scared the shit out of me. And then it was like, man, I didn't even want you here. Then why the fuck was he in my ear talking about baby?
Oh,
ooh, I hate niggas like that, bro. Yeah. You get rejected, body that shit. Oh, well.
Stop going for people way younger than two. Also.
First of all, why are you here?
Why are you here?
Why are you here, bro? Good. Anyways, yeah. The next segment we're gonna get into is called Thinking Out Loud. This is where we ask some more personal questions. We get into stuff that may relate to your life, things like that. Y'all know the thing about red flags and green flags, whatever, right? What would y'all consider a beige flag?
What's a beige flag?
It's it's not super bad, but it's not super good either.
Oh, how people treat custodians or service waiters that'll let you know. If we out to eat and you treating the waiter bad or you treating the custodian bad, well, that's his job. Then
beige though, you think it's very.
I feel like that's how you treat people. I feel like that's red flag.
Because it's like some people like to show out when they're in front of other people. So basically, I would see it as a, why are you doing that? They could be catering it to do it towards you. I used to have a friend in school he's the nice person, but once he got around us, he would try to be like a dick. He literally.
Because people think that's what other people
want. So okay. It's a beige flag.
Yeah. See, nah, that's just kind of crazy to me, because I think showing it's how you show respect to people who just do the jobs that need to be done. And it's one of those things of you gotta just show respect to everybody. It's just basic, because if you can't show respect to someone else, I feel like your respect with how you show it towards me is kind of like it alters.
Yeah, that really just determines stuff like that with like people in like food service, stuff like that. That shows how you really treat people.
Right.
Like you can treat like your friends like good. You can treat it's how you treat people who are serving you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like yeah, I don't know. If I sit down with a guy at a nice dinner and he starts shit talking his waiter for no reason, that's a red flag. I can't deal with it.
I feel like also a beige flag would probably be like if you have the money to go and tip a waiter or anything like that, please just do it.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like a $1, $2, that $1, $2 can make somebody fucking happy.
Real.
Yeah.
Because if I've seen people come out with like $100, $200 orders before, and they just like no tip, nothing.
That's
What?
We all trying to work out here.
We all trying to eat.
we're trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I feel like it keeps going back to that food server. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm stressed because I used to work in food service stuff. I'm like,
that's why I said that. Yeah.
I'm literally handling your food. Be so fucking for real right now.
I can do so much to your food, but I'm just choosing not to. I'm being nice.
That's also just I'd be so scared to like be rude to someone and they spit in my food. I'd cry. I'd be so like devastated to just have a loogie just fat in my burger. Like, and I'm the type of person who does infect my, like, I gotta make sure everything's on it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, imagine just opening your burger and just, oh hell,
Burger
bro,
King
I'd
foot
crawl.
fungus.
Burger. What do y'all think y'all beige flag is? Ooh.
See.
Here, let me help you out. No socials. No.
I feel like
What are you hiding, bro?
I feel like being at like this age and not being in a relation, like never have been in a relationship kind of thing is kind of a beige flag, because it's one of those things of like I can't understand whether it's like something about you that people are like necessarily avoiding, or if it's just like you're truly just choosing to be like, oh, like, you know, I don't want to be in a relationship, it's not really my thing, because some people are like that, but at the same time, like, are you moving people the wrong way to make them think?
No.
Like,
I guess I'm the problem, you know,
Yeah.
Eli? I guess I'm the problem, like.
And I can't answer that because I've never been in a relationship myself, and I'm a sophomore in college. But I'm not gonna lie, like, you know the saying, tap into consciousness. Like when we were younger, you know, one day you just wake up, oh, I'm here on Earth, like type thing. Like I didn't really like look. Like of course I found women attractive. I was just like, oh yeah, she's pretty, but like I never actually like thought about relationships until like I want to say till COVID hit, and then that's when my world kind of flipped. I was like, oh, I'm really here. I'm really doing this. I was like, I actually have to make friends. Well, I have friends, but it's like, you know, I actually have to care about my friends, stuff like that. It was like, whoa, like it's a lot going on. And then COVID, because you had all that time to yourself, and it made you realize it was like, whoa, and change. So it's kind of like, you know, when in that time span, you know, stuff happens.
No, yeah, that isolation definitely changed like a lot as far as like the way that we perceive things.
I was like, whoa.
Because I was like, damn, like there's really a lot going
No,
on.
yeah, I was like,
and it's just
Very
things that you
violent.
never really paid attention to.
I feel like with COVID, it changed my perspective on like relationship, like friendships and relationship with your family and stuff.
Yeah, all that.
When I tell you, like I feel like me and my little brother now are closer than ever because of COVID. Because when I tell you the scrapping we did at home, them 2 years, like I think it gave that level of okay, we need to designate amount of time together and then also apart that you never really like purposely designate when you're actually moving along in life regularly.
No, yeah, because it's just a matter of, yo, I'm chilling in my room, I'm playing the game, and my brother just bursts in the room just to make some noise, like, bruh. All right, but like it's cool because like it's that interaction between us. It's that moment of like, all right, bro, like get the fuck away from me. Why you bugging me, bro? Like what?
But then also with that, like I learned is like sometimes he just wants to be my presence. I swear my brother be pretend he don't love me, but like when I go back home, he'll just come in and like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm just watching TV, and then he'll just sit on the floor and just be there, and I was like, okay.
It's nice.
Dude, are any of y'all only children?
I am.
You're an
On my
only child.
mom's side. I basically grew up the only child on my mom's side. I have siblings on my dad's side, but that's about it.
Yeah. I have siblings, but they're older than me, so I was pretty much an only child.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Siblings. That's
Y'all
crazy.
never just like walked up and smacked your sibling like as hard as you fucking
I
could.
don't know. I've grown up with cousins. I grew up.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay, yeah.
Cousins are always like a good like secondary like sibling. Because especially how close you are with your cousin, like I know me and my cousin, we used to go back and forth, and I used to he was a lot older than me, but at the same time, like I would always just be with him and his friends, and we would always just play like dumbass games. And since they were in high school and I was in middle school, it was
cool.
Yeah, it was like a vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like, okay, back to the thing too. I was gonna say like before the COVID thing too. Like beforehand, I was in a state of like a childlike thing. Like I knew what was going on. Obviously, I was like 14, 15 at the time, 16 when COVID hit. But it was still kind of like I didn't really care. If it didn't like immediately put me in danger, I was not care. I did not care. I was like, oh yeah, time to go to school. After school, go to football. All right, that's it. Repeat it tomorrow.
It's just like when you're a kid and they have those like they have like the police come down and they tell you all about like the drugs and like the trafficking and like the kidnapping and stuff like that. As a kid, it goes in one ear and out the other because it's like I'm just trying to live my life. Like I'm just trying to have a good time.
Go eat a bowl of cereal.
Right. You talking about the man in the van might ask me for candy. I'm gonna get some fucking candy. Like what? Like what we talking
I
about?
look like passing up Reese's cups and shit.
What are we talking about? I'm gonna get me some Skittles.
Right. It wasn't to that isolation.
It wasn't the Skittles I wanted,
but to that isolation period where it made you actually sit and think. I was like, y'all know that sound on TikTok? Cause that's when TikTok started getting popular. I think it was like, now you won't let go the D. That I don't know what, but when I heard that for the first time, I think that's when I tapped in. I was like, I was sitting there scrolling. I was like, oh shit, I'm here. I was like, I actually have to go to work. I was like, I gotta graduate high school. I was like, I gotta go to college. Like it snapped, and I was like,
to tap in.
Where I was like, are my friends okay? I was like, wait, I haven't talked. I was like, yeah, it was bad.
Okay, in my head as I was especially into COVID, I wasn't thinking this bullshit. But as a little kid, your parents were like, oh, when you get older, when you grow up, when you get a job, all that. But I always imagined, I knew people got older. I didn't understand the concept of growing physically or even mentally. But I always imagined, oh, I'm gonna get a job. I'm still 7. I look the exact same, but I got a suit on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was just like little businessman. I don't know why I thought that.
I just thought I was gonna be like extra tall and just had the same face. That's all I thought.
Yeah.
It was a little bit weird. Not like no facial hair, no nothing, just baby face.
I think a great representation of what I feel like as I grow up is Boss Baby.
Yeah.
Like I literally just like I stay the same. Like maybe I'll like physically change, but at the same time like I'm still that kid that I used to be. Like I have not changed.
You still have the same mentality.
Right. Like it's the energy.
Kind of like that's like I still feel like a kid in a sense. Like I felt the same way. Like when I was 5, trying to act creative, do whatever. But now that like I'm growing up and kind of seeing how things work and kind of see how my parents have like done things over time, how really things work, it's kind of like crazy. Yeah. Like everything kind of mind blowing at every different turn in life.
No, yeah, definitely. Cause
especially like a car.
Yeah.
Like taxes.
Bro.
Bro.
My mama gave me this fat stack of papers one day. Was like, that's your taxes. What?
I gotta file this?
I gotta look at all this shit.
Can I pay somebody to do it? Yes, you can. Thank you.
Oh, I gotta work more to pay somebody to do it? Fuck. Damn. Bro, I did. When I first. When I got my first job, I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm growing up. I'm a big kid now. All that shit. I can't have money, whatever. When I tell you that shit was ass. When I feel like so many people be saying it's taking a child's place. Pretend to be your age, cause Lord knows If my mama was like, nah, just stay home, just like do extra homework, whatever, help out around the house, I would have. Give me your little allowance, I would have.
I want to say I agree with that, but at the same time, when people like money buys you freedom. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like you said, like it was like right after college. I want to say 2021 summer. That's when I got my first job, and like just having a couple $100s in my pocket every paycheck, it opened a lot of like stuff that I couldn't do before. Cause like beforehand, say you were going out with your friends. Hey mom, dad, can I have like 50? Can I do this? Now it's like,
Right,
oh,
like,
I can
it's
do.
different.
Yeah, it's
like
like
I can just
okay, here
go,
we go.
but
Yeah.
let me just ask.
Right.
You
Lord
got
knows.
McDonald's money?
Yeah,
Some-
right. Yeah,
Shit,
yeah,
you
I
got
do.
McDonald's money?
Yeah, I do.
See, okay, now this might just be like a personal thing on my end, but me, I feel like even if my kid starts working, like that's their money. Like they have the right to use that money however they please.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna provide for you. Like if we go out to eat, I'm gonna get you food. Like I feel like that's just a matter of like you still live in my house. You're still my kid. I still am going to provide and protect you in any shape or form. But like that money you make is your money. Like you go do what you want. Go have fun with your friends. Go out to eat. Do whatever the case may be. Like I'm gonna support you while you're in my house.
Do you think kids like owe their parents for raising them?
No.
No.
I hate when people say that. No.
I feel like a lot of people. That's why a lot of kids or like just like people who are in college have so much stress. Like they just feel like they have so much to give back to them. You could never give back to your parents enough. Like there is literally nothing you could do that would just suffice for the amount of stuff that they've done for you. And it's like they've been there for you, they took care of you, they fed you, they housed you, they taught you to be the person that you are, they taught you to love and hate and all that other stuff, and it's like you truly could not do anything to pay them back. Like it's just you gotta live your life and do what you want to do and live it how you want to live it and just have a ball.
So the saying where your parents be like, I brought you in this world, I can take you out. I'm like, yeah, that's your job. Yeah, you brought me in this world, so that's your job. Till I turn, what I guess 19 now. That's the legal age.
Yeah,
like,
really?
Yeah, I think they upped it. It's 19 now.
That's
I'm 19 now. So
Yeah,
now I'm saying now I
that's
can do
nice.
yeah. But until you turn that age, that's your responsibility. I didn't say give me birth. Give
Right.
birth to me.
I choose to be here.
Yeah, right. So it's kind of like now I'm grateful. But,
Of course I'm gonna be grateful, but like I don't know, like I remember I was talking to my mom about this, and she was like, of course there's like it's the thing. It was like, oh, they're like, oh, I'm a much better parent than you really thought, whatever. But there is there's something like keeping a roof over your head, food on the table, stuff like that, and like helping with like some education. I feel like that's something a parent is supposed to do.
That's bare necessities.
But they're like something like college, like helping you get a car, stuff like that. That is not necessarily owed to it. Do you think stuff like that, like college? Do you think college parents are supposed to help them, or like it's just like
pay for college, or like just help them get like to college?
Maybe help pay for college, maybe help send a little money wherever you're trying to get food. No, go eat, go to the calf, bro. Like no, I want to go McDonald's.
If they have the ability to, and they're choosing not to due to whatever their reason is, then that's messed up. But per se, they can't put forth as much as they would want to per se, then that I feel like they're putting the best foot forward in that sense.
No, yeah.
But if they're intentionally, like, say if you come from a very wealthy household, like parents are bringing in, like you don't worry about nothing, and then you go off to college and they just don't help you, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. See, because I feel like especially if it also it depends. I feel like a lot on how you raise your kids. Because if you raise them to be spoiled and have everything handed to them, and like they only know to be taken care of, and you just kind of throw them out into the world cold turkey, like damn, like what am I supposed to do? But I feel like especially for like us in the black community and stuff like that, we don't have that same will to, parents will do what they can, but it's like if it's a matter of like I physically cannot just like go out of my way to help you, if you want to go to college, that should be something that you do. But at the same time, like, you know, whatever I got, I'm gonna do what I can to help my kid get to where he wants to be. I want him or her to be able to like just achieve their goals at the maximum potential. And it's like,
do you think parents should whoop their kids?
yeah,
To a degree.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
To a degree.
I feel like, yeah, to a degree, cause I'm not gonna lie, like, I will say whoopings help, but that overboard, like, whooping, like, once you get to a certain point, like, I feel like there should be a hit limit, like maybe 7, however old they are, that's how many, like, hits you give at age, cause there's no way, like, say, I know there's been times where y'all got in trouble at school or something like that, and it truly wasn't your fault, but they didn't believe you, and then you got in trouble for no reason. Sorry to change the subject, but Black parents, we have to do better at this. Please apologize to your kids. No matter how old you are, no matter how grown you are, you know, it may seem insignificant. Please apologize to your kids, bro. Because, yeah, there's been times where you get in trouble and they like
traumatizing
traumatizing moment, then they find out you didn't do it, then now it's, oh, I made your favorite dinner, come out here. Nah, I'm sorry.
You gotta apologize.
That apologize. That don't ever come.
Was it McDonald's?
Right.
McDonald's?
I bought you that game you like, oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
I feel like.
Hey, what them shoes going?
What's that thing you said you wanted for Christmas?
What did you want for Christmas?
I feel like, bro, I don't know. I feel like it's so. Whoopings are. I don't know. I think it's because me and my little brother are so different. We're like total opposites. Whoopings worked on me. I'm glad. I don't want to sound like so my dad's gonna be like that. Yeah, but to a degree, I was glad I got whoopings. Because that worked on me. I feel like that made me more disciplined and stuff like that.
I'm not gonna lie. When I turned like 11, 12, it was one point where I got a whoop and I just stood there. And then after that, that's when they go to your room. Now that's when they started taking away phones and stuff. It was kind of like, yeah. Cause
you're getting too physically strong at that point. You can't go and do anything. But I also kind of feel like when it comes to parents whipping their children, it depends on for the exact reason. Like if you're beating your kid just because they decided to go and touch the stove, then that's stupid. That is borderline abuse. But if you're beating your kid because they decided, you know what, I think this golf club should go out the window, then no, you gotta get your ass beat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've never understood that. Like when you touch the stove or touch the iron hot, now it's like what am I getting? Then there's like, what am I getting a whooping for? I just learned my lesson. I'm burnt. Or stop crying before I give you something to cry about. I'm already crying. Right. You just gave me something to cry about.
That one we working sometimes.
What parents need to stop doing is, I'm a little kid. I'm a little girl. I'm 7. You should not be a grown ass man. Like hit me with your full strength. That should not be a thing. Period. Like, I get whoopings. I get like some pain. You should never, especially when your kids are very, very young, you should never have to use your whole strength. That's where I'm like, okay, your kid got marks on them, and your kid is like the marks are still on them like a week later. No, there's something else going on.
That's deep.
Doing that.
Yeah. That's why it goes back to the age thing. I said I feel like any age below like literally 7, there you should not be getting a whooping. Maybe like some discipline, maybe like a pop in the hand or something like that.
I wouldn't even say 7. In all honesty, I'll say like 10 because 7 for most. It depends on which gender we're talking about. If we're talking about like girls, most of the time they'll be good at 7. They'll be straight.
And males are just chaotic.
Yeah, no, we'll be destructive until like 10.
Until 10, then the roles reverse. Then teenage years, the girls are kind of like chaotic, and we're kind of just like.
Do y'all remember y'all first whooping?
I remember my last.
Yeah, I remember my last.
I was in 1st grade. That's when that was. Actually kindergarten. My bad.
When was my last whooping? I think I was in like 4th or 5th grade or something like that.
I think I was in the 3rd grade.
Like the last time it hurt or the last time?
No, period.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Like, so long story short, this is kindergarten. I don't know what I done did. But my teacher was like, I'm going to call your mom. I was like, no, don't do that. And she had the school phone with the long cord. So I done yanked that motherfucker. Broke it. So she got her cell phone and said, I'm going to call your dad.
Oh,
hey.
Like, damn.
I was like, oh, shit. Here we go.
Mom was the safe code. Dad.
Hey, she called her dad on the phone, told him the story. He said, I'll be there in 10. I said, oh, shit. Hey, last one. By that nigga. Kindergarten, never again.
I think the
Learned
last
my lesson.
time I did, like I think I was like 13, 14. It was I got into, it wasn't even nothing crazy. I think it was like what was it, honestly? It was probably something dumb. I think it was, okay, so you know how like in school, like early high school, you were taking classes like just electives, just for electives, like like I think I was in like I don't know, it was like a club or something like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna put all my effort into this club because I don't care about it. At least I'm in it. I was like, I'm passing the class, and then it was like, no, you're passing the class, but you're not putting all your effort into it. And I was like, I'm passing the class. You're not putting all your effort to it. And then it was, it went downhill from there. I mean, that whooping didn't hurt because I was old enough at the time. I was just like, oh, okay. And then that's when the go to your room started. But yeah, I remember my first whooping. Now that I think about it. Okay, so we was in first grade, I want to say, and so we in my classroom, we used to have snacks in the back of the class at the end of the day, so we like could share. Man, this dude, he literally, I saw him with my eyes. The girl saw him with her eyes, but he went back there. He opened the it was Oreos. He opened the Oreos pack, took some, put them in his pocket, and closed it back up. So the teacher asked who took the Oreos. He says me. The girl says me because she had a crush on him. And the teacher's like, Joe, why'd you do that? Now in the hell class, now you're being selfish. And I was overweight at the time, I'm not gonna lie. So they called my folks, and then, it was just like, they was like, why are you in the back of class eating snacks? You're supposed to be learning. You know, you always being greedy. And I was like, I didn't do it. I literally saw him. And then, it was bad. It was bad.
I was scrapping with that kid.
Yeah. Oh, no, it got, because when I came back the next day, it was over with.
Yeah, we scrapping.
Yeah. And then come to find out, he actually told that I didn't do it, but it was too late by then. It was like a month later. And then he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Joe." And I was just like,
"Nah,
shit,
I'm gonna need a whole pack of Oreos now."
I'm gonna need some Oreos.
I think she got me ice cream that day. Now I'm thinking about it. You know, the little dollar ice cream in the lunchroom.
That's what's up.
Teachers like that is the real heroes are the teachers who's like when you're a little kid and like, oh, you forgot to ask your parents for like a couple dollars. When I was little in elementary school, we had these like ice cream like Fridays or whatever, and like you had to pay like a couple cents for like toppings. So a couple times she would like pay for toppings for her kids because the parents would be like, nah, just eat the ice cream, bro. I'm like, those are the heroes for real. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to real talk. The next segment we're doing is real talk. This is where we get into like. Yeah, it's pretty similar to Thinking Out Loud, but we get into more like controversial things, you know, stuff like that. But okay,
let's get into it.
Do you think our generation cares way too much about money and material things?
Way too much. I feel like to an extent, like there's a large majority, but within that majority, it's pretty bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's an extreme to it. There's no like middle to it.
It's either all or nothing.
Yeah, I think it has generally a lot to do with like just our influences. Music is like a big thing for our generation. Like music is one of those things that everyone listens to music. If you don't got like, you know, plus 14,000 minutes on Apple Music, Spotify, whatever the case may be, like you're probably not living life. But whatchamacallit, it's like I feel like it has a lot to do with our influences. We listen to a lot of songs that have a lot to do with materialistic things. If you don't have, if you don't have money, if you don't have, nicest cars, nicest shoes, nicest clothes, it's like you feel a little less worth than everyone else, and it's like it shouldn't be like that. I generally don't think anything about it because I'm just like, hey, I live my life. I got on my SpongeBob hoodie. I'm chilling.
I think it's more towards. It's more towards like social media. Not when I say social media, I'm talking about like Instagram. You're scrolling through TikTok. You're able to go and see different influencers, different people actually living the life that you want to. Like, I listen to, and also rap, like how you just said. I listen to a rapper that is 19 years old, and he's currently making $500,000 each time he produces a song. Like, it's just jaw-dropping sometimes.
Yeah.
Do y'all think it affects how we prioritize our relationships?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
How what y'all thoughts on that?
Hey, this generation's raps.
You said what?
It's raps, bro.
His generation. Oh.
Hey, just.
Yeah, I feel like people forget to like actually be in the moment. Instead, now it's like say like I noticed this during Freaknik. I was like, I'm not gonna say what I was doing because I was doing some wild stuff, but just know I was on top of a car. So there's these people around me, and they're like, yeah, you know, top of a car, I'm doing my thizzle. And I've noticed, I looked down, I was like, why is bro recording? And remind you, nobody else is recording. It's just him. And I'm like, why is bro recording? I'm like, you don't see him, her, or whatever your type is right next to you. I'm like, next to you. And they literally all like, a lot of people were looking at him too. And I'm just like, bro, get off your phone and like, just have fun. And I'm like, why are you recording?
I feel like there are some events where it's like we know we're gonna be wild, and it's a general thing. It's like don't record, because as soon as you start doing something and we bust up the phone and now you won't feel like you're gonna be mad.
Now the next thing you know, either niggas fighting or next thing you know, shit, the event gets shot down for some reason.
I was gonna say this. I'm low key scared because like when I become a successful actor, I can see it now. Like when I'm winning an award or something, they're gonna pull up a video of me like doing something crazy from college, and it's like it's nothing I'll get canceled for, but it's just gonna the memes.
Like,
the crazy. Like I can literally see the memes coming in now, and it's just like, oh god.
And I feel like it's really dangerous. Like I feel like we really feel this as film and TV.
Yeah.
It's like because especially when we acting in theater and stuff like that, that's our faces out there.
Yeah.
Like you can put a whatever name and it's like, oh, stage name, change your name, yada yada yada. That's our faces. That's our faces and our names. So it's like we have to be very, very careful. I'm just trying to have fun. Like I want to do what they doing too.
Like I don't drink or nothing like that, but like sometimes I'll be like, dang, what if I did? Never mind.
Never mind.
Then it's like,
actually,
never mind, John.
No, yeah, we gotta be very like vigilant and on our toes at every function, anything that we do. It's our faces are always gonna be out there, and it's like we just kind of have to be used to that.
Cause I feel like we feeling out. Cause even now, you can ask them. We would be walking in wherever in any building. I wasn't even for rent. I wasn't even part of the main cast. I was ensemble. And people be like, "Oh, I knew you. I saw you on the plane. I recognize you." And I'm like, "Dang, I ain't even do nothing for real." You know? So like, shit. Like, I really gotta be careful, especially when I get out there with jobs and like actually doing stuff.
Yeah, because then you're representing other people at the same time, and it's like you got a lot on your name, so it's like you gotta be very presentable.
What's your major, Ryan?
I'm doing electrical engineering.
Okay, so you can't relate. I know. Do y'all think? Okay, I don't know. I got a different opinion on it because like I'm a woman, you know. So as guys, do y'all feel like guys prioritize their friendships over their relationships?
No.
Ooh, see, I don't know. I feel like
there's a level to it.
Yeah.
Hear me out. There's like experience was like with two guys. Like if you just met him, say a month or two ago, you know, y'all just met in college, and you've been in this girl for like a year. Obviously, you're gonna prioritize hanging out with your girl, talk to your girl a little more than the guy. But like, say like him, I've been friends with him for what, damn near 6-7 years.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna prioritize some girl I just met over him. In that sense, like if he needs some and she needs some, and it depends on the weight of it. I'm helping my nigga. Just because like he's been there for me, it's been so long.
Right.
That same thing with like I just had a girlfriend for like 3 years. Towards the end of that 3 years, like no matter what, I would go to her whatever she needed. You know what I mean?
Like, I have a homeboy. He just got like started dating someone like recently. And, like I'm fine with it because I'll be busy myself. But it's like, you know, I can see like where he puts his time towards because he doesn't even hang out with me or like the group anymore. But it's just like, you know, I respect it.
See, I feel like we just gotta kind of learn how to give a balance. I feel like that's one thing that we're just really bad at. We either prioritize friendships or relationships, and it's like there's got to be a healthy balance between the two, because you can't just be with your significant other all the time at all times of the day, because in reality,
That's
like It's really not. And like you have to give yourself the opportunity to miss your significant other. Like if y'all are just with each other all the time at each other's necks, like there's really no like You see what I'm doing with the hands here? Yeah. There's really no space for like change or like development or growth. So like, oh, go ahead.
No, go. You can.
So like, you know, hanging out with your friends, it gives you that opportunity to like, you know, explore new things. Not to say that you can't explore those things with your significant other, but it's like sometimes it's a matter of like the people you hang out with. You know, your girlfriend may not be down to go to some concert with a guy she's never heard of before. Like you're gonna go with your friends to go listen to a boogie. Like oh bro, like I'm gonna go to a boogie concert. So it's like it's just a matter of prioritizing both like friends and relationships and just finding that balance.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, I feel like also mostly the problem when it comes to this is what most dudes lack is communication. They are not willing to communicate. They're just willing to just disappear. They're willing to ghost and just be like, you know what, pop up, hello.
Yeah.
I'm back, I'm sorry, I apologize.
Guys be real quick to just move and not say a word about how they move, which makes sense because like as guys, we kind of just move in silence naturally. Like you can't really let the person next to you know what your next move is. You know, like you kind of just have to be kind of vigilant. But at the same time, you gotta know who to do that with and who to not do that with, because people in your circle are gonna see that as shady and dodgy, and it's like, you know, if those are people that you're looking to have in your life, you gotta be able to let them in, let them know, yo, I'm finna go to this party, yo, I'm finna go hang out with these people, yo, I'm finna go do this, that, whatever the case may be.
I was gonna say, yeah, cause I definitely like, especially since I've gotten to college, like I don't be on my phone as much, so it's like I'll be in the middle of a conversation with somebody, and somebody will say, yo, let's go. Like I can literally be talking, like say me and Eli were talking, and I could be texting you right now. Eli was like, yo, let's go hoop. I'll literally like put my phone down and go hoop, and I won't text you back, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to let you know and communicate with you that I'm going to hoop, and now now it's like you're wondering like what did I do, or dang, he's not texting me back or stuff like that. It's just like I just be on the go, I just be doing stuff.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, people get sidetracked all the time. It happens on both sides, but in that circumstance, that's just a matter of trust. Like, you really just gotta trust that your significant other isn't gonna do no slimy shit. And if you have some sort of doubt, that's either something you gotta communicate with them, or that's just probably not someone you should be with. Let's be real.
Do you think women have like a problem with that balance of friends and relationship?
I was gonna say, yeah. I feel like, okay, so when you go into a relationship, I feel like you should keep your friend group separate. They're your friends for a reason, not your significant other friends. And the reason I'm saying that is because, like Eli was saying, you need time to be separate. So if you're with your, say like okay, I made the mistake with my friend group now. Like I had like 3 or 4. Now I put them all together once. So it's like, dang, now I can't separate and go with my other friends because they're all together. So it's like they all friends now. So now it's like I can't call up my other bro because he's here with y'all. So it's like, well,
I ain't got no equal time to ourselves no more.
It's also like, y'all know what a vortex is?
Yeah.
Okay, see, I don't understand how those work, cause like, to me, if we were friends and we are like in a group of friends and we start dating, that whole friend group dynamic is now like shifted. It's broken. It's done. It's finito. Because if anything happens to this relationship here, like it creates a divide or it sends people in different directions or whatever the case may be. Like, we're individuals. I have my friend, you have your friends. We should be able to hang out with completely different people because we are completely different people. We just enjoy each other's company. We love each other. We are, we click like that. But I still rock with certain people. I walk with different people. They do their own thing. You do your own thing. It's like we should just be cool with each other doing our own thing.
What about people who get in relationships with a friend that's already a part of the friend group? Like how would you navigate that with the separateness?
Like outside, like a random person just starts dating one of your friends, or like
no, like we're a big old friend group. All of a sudden, you and somebody else in your friend group catch feelings, and y'all start dating.
It's a tad bit odd though. Like most of the time, it goes and messes up the entire dynamic of the relationship. Well, not of the relationship, but more of the actual friendship, as he said. But it messes it up in the ways of it's always, oh, now they're invested into the relationship. Like,
yeah, now they know what's going on.
Like no matter what anybody's gonna say,
yeah,
your girlfriend's gonna go and talk to her friends, and you are gonna go and talk to y'all friends about their relationship issues.
And then that's just gonna cause like group drama.
Yeah.
It's group drama because
stickiness. That's all. It's great. It's just a mess.
Yeah, because y'all being in a relationship already affects the group within itself. Because if y'all start arguing, like there's just no way that the group isn't gonna hear about it.
Yeah,
and now everyone has an opinion, and it's like it's not y'all's relationship, it's ours.
Right.
And so,
what do y'all think is like an appropriate amount to tell your friends about a relationship?
See, you got it, bro.
Nah, you got it. You
see, like I felt like with the relationship, there's a certain amount of like trust and like understanding you have with your partner, and I feel like if you can't find that balance, one, there's no point in the relationship because then it's just like back and forth and whatever. But once you find that balance, like y'all are cool with sharing whatever y'all are comfortable sharing with, and even say like if it's a close friend, there's certain things you just don't share, especially if it's like real personal per se.
Yeah, see, me, I think it's best if you keep things that you say about your significant other on the positive era of like y'all's relationship, because me personally, I'm not gonna go and tell anybody about a disagreement that me and my girlfriend are having. I'm not gonna sit there and tell anybody about an argument that me and her had, because at the end of the day, that's our business. That's between us. And like, I'm not gonna sit here and have my friends see my girlfriend in a negative light because I know that I don't see her in that negative light. And it's like, that's how you get people having opinions about things that they shouldn't have opinions on, because you don't know anything. You don't know our relationship. You don't know who we are. You don't know how we do things. You're kind of just an outsider looking in, and like that's never a good thing because you don't know the full story.
Right.
You just know what you're told.
It's kind of like the y'all remember when Trump got elected in 2016 and we thought we were finna get sent to Africa? It's like that. We didn't have we just heard and it was like, oh well, now he's a bad guy.
That's a crazy example.
It's like now he's a bad guy. Oh no. But,
I'm gonna move to Canada.
Yeah, I remember.
Dang, all y'all stayed your ass right where you were.
Real, because I wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah, I wasn't going
Shit,
Canada.
it costs too much to move.
Canada's cold.
I was off
I
like
like the cold.
13. I didn't know nowhere.
He was in Texas. He ain't gonna come get you. Bro,
Hey,
Texas is
guns up, boy.
Yeah.
Guns up. Okay. What was I gonna say? Fuck. I feel like. Do you feel like there should be? Okay. I assume I'm. This is me assuming. I assume like all of you had some type of like, oh, a girl you're talking to, like not official relationship, like talking stage stuff like that. Do you feel like that deserves a certain the same level of privacy as like being an actual relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because who I'm talking to is nobody else's concerns. Now, unless it's like, because I will say it's like in the like people confuse the talking stage with like the dating stage. I don't know what the difference is between them. The like you're dating versus talking, but I don't know. They're like you could go talk to multiple people, you could date multiple people. I don't know, but it's like unless it's come to the point of like, because you know, say you start talking to this girl and then your homeboy or like not even your close homeboy, it could be like somebody that you just see you dap up and keep it pushing. Say like that person starts talking to y'all are both talking to the same girl at the same time and y'all didn't know because it's like, you know, it's but out of respect for each other, it's kind of like, you know.
I feel like, as he just said, I feel like it's out of for respect. You should definitely go and not. It's a certain level.
Yeah.
Like, you have to go and tell somebody that, yes, you're talking to this person. So, specifically, if you do have feelings for them, and you have initiated and told somebody that you have feelings for that person, and they decide to go and do some slime shit, then you can actually be on their ass for a reason.
Right.
I feel like there needs to be a very... What would you define dating versus talking? Like, what is there a difference? Is it the same? Like...
What's the difference?
It's a huge...
What's the difference?
See, I say there's a difference, but there's not really a difference. And like, you have to first get to kind of like know somebody to like truly see if you want to spend your time and efforts on this person and get to know them further and like that. And I kind of consider that the talking stage. Mm-hmm. Like, I would say 2 months, maybe 3-4 months. Just kind of you get to know the person. Because, like, people kind of, they have their moods, they have their months, they kind of change. And you kind of need to understand, like, not like a stable base, but over a course of time to see if they, like, have a sudden change in how they act or something may occur, you know what I mean? That's what I consider the talking stage. Mm-hmm. But anything, if it's longer than, like, 6 months and y'all continue to talk and kind of just go back and forth, then it should have been after like that. Yeah, by that point, it should have all been something already. You know what I mean?
I feel like we also don't understand like how long a talking stage should last. I feel like talking, I feel like if you can't understand like, okay, this is someone I want to be cool with or whatever the case may be with in a matter of like, I say 2 months is pushing it, but a month, yeah. In about a month, you should be able to be like, oh, okay, like I rock with this person enough to, you know, try to commit, see where this goes, whatever the case may be, because I feel like the talking stage and dating are two completely different things as far as intention. Mm-hmm. You know, if you're talking with someone, both of your intentions should be, we're getting to know each other. You know, like I want to see how, you know, you do things, you want to see how I do things. Let's talk, let's communicate, let's see what we like, let's see what we don't like. And I feel like as far as like, because me personally, I'm not going to sit here and talk to multiple people at once. I'm the type of person who will prioritize one person and just stick with that person. But I understand, like, if you're going to be talking with someone and talk to other people, it should be like mutual on both sides. Like, you should understand that if you're gonna be talking to other people, you should be cool with that person talking to other people at the same time. Yeah. Like, it can't just be, oh, I want to talk to girls on the side, but you can't talk to no other niggas. Yeah. That's just it's weird. What? That's straight weird.
I was gonna say, I view the talking stage as kind of like when you're making a friend, right? Like, think about it. The first day you meet somebody, yeah, they're cool, but you're not gonna officially call them your friend until you like get to know them. And like Eli said, I feel like it doesn't take longer than 2 months is really pushing it. Yeah. But like to make a friend for me, it really doesn't take longer than a week to show me your true colors. And right. you can see how somebody like acts based off that.
And like in the talking stage, I feel like you can date, like you guys can go on dates, but it doesn't necessarily mean that y'all are dating. Because that's, if you think about it, like how dating originally started was you go on a few dates, you see how you guys, you know, like each other, you'll have a few conversations, and you know, that's how you guys understood whether or not y'all were compatible. But nowadays we now have the talking stage, which is, you know, just two people feeling each other out and just, you know, doing their own things or whatever the case may be. But it's a big difference between talking to someone and dating someone. So
I feel like with our generation, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But like with dates, I feel like we don't go on as many dates. What would you consider like?
What do you consider a date?
What do you consider a date? What do you consider like not a date?
If I ask you, oh no, you got it. I've been talking too much. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I ask you on a date, you're gonna know it's a date. I'm not gonna be like, we should go hang out. I'm gonna be like, hey, are you free around this time? I would want to go on a picnic with you. And like, I'm not gonna go on a picnic with like nobody that I don't care about. Or like me and my friends are going to picnic, but that's me and the bros, or me and the gals, or like, you know, whatever it is. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But that is crazy. I've been in Nashville too. The gals. But it's like, you know, I'm literally gonna say, hey, like, and then that goes to the question, who else is coming? Like, you know, it's like, hey, if you're free this time, you know, would you, you know, I'm not gonna spill my whole tea out there, but
I ain't gonna tell you how to really.
Would you be willing to
go out with me for a little while, even though that's very, very very proper.
If it's possible, could you possibly be available at
Would
this
you
time?
possibly?
Yeah, if you have
Yeah,
time on the
by
side,
chance.
you
And kind
know,
of, you know, dress nice a little bit, you know.
Yeah, just put on a little something.
Yeah.
we may or may not
We may be
proceed in activities of dating.
And also, I feel like, like certain actions, they're like I don't know, like, cause I was talking to this girl one time, right? And I had asked her, I was like, hey, I was like, we've been talking for a little minute. It was like maybe I don't even remember the time for it, but I was like, hey, you know, are you free this day? And she was like, yeah, I'm free. What's up? I was like, well, if it's fine with you, I was like, would you want to go? I think I said, would you want to go on a picnic with me and we could watch sunset and paint? Now, to me, that sounded like a date.
That's
I was like,
Yeah.
that's a date. And then I was like, she's like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, okay, so you know, cheesy, you know, I'll be like, yeah. And so it comes up and it's like, she texted me like a day or two after. She was like, hey, can one of my friends come with me? Now, I wasn't sure if it was for like a comfortable thing or like a comfort. Yeah, like I was like, I wasn't sure if it was because she wasn't comfortable. But then I realized, I was like, you've known me for like months now. So I was like, that shit don't make no sense. I was like, we've hung out one-on-one before this. So I was like, yeah, it's just like, yeah,
buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
It's like, yeah.
Do you think it's required to explicitly say, I want to take you on a date?
I think
Nowadays it is.
Because, like,
Yeah.
oh, Lord have mercy. It'd be difficult.
Yeah, cause like, it doesn't really matter. Okay, girls and guys both have their own perspectives on like, not just being upfront about what it is that they want.
Yeah.
You know, like guys will be real quick to be like, girls just never, you know, just say what's on their mind. Like they can never just tell us what's up. But it's like at the same time, they be giving us signs and we don't be reading them.
Yeah,
we
like,
don't be reading them at all. And it's like, but at the same time, on you know, the girl's perspective, they're like, you know, they can never just be blunt and say what it is that they want to say. But at the same time, guys won't, like, guys,
We're not.
like,
all
we're
there.
not all up there
Yeah.
sometimes. But like, if sometimes being like direct and blunt doesn't go
It's not
right.
bad.
Like it can be seen as like overconfident or zealous, or you know, like you seem like you're coming on too strong. So you always, I feel like that's why we've naturally gained like the, oh, you know, like let's just hang out, let's have whatever. Yeah, do what we do.
What they
Maybe
call it?
watch some
Vibe.
Netflix
and
and
chill.
shit. But like, you know, it's just like I feel like it's just both. It's both ways. We don't know how to just be upfront about things. And me personally, I'm blunt.
One thing I have brought up, I don't really want to talk about is that y'all remember what going on that list of like girls don't want to be taking these places on the first date. I feel like we need to discuss some of these.
Hear me out. If she ain't down for McDonald's, I don't want her.
Hey.
And
Dang.
that's
For a first date, my nigga.
first date, no. I'll take a bitch to McDonald's on second date, and she don't fuck with it. She don't
For
fuck
the
with me.
first date, I need to see your ass sloppy with some wings.
Hey, my nigga.
Pause.
Pause.
I feel like in
If you
the
can't
sense of dating, I feel like you got to be able to take them somewhere nice, and you got to be able to take them somewhere, you know,
Of course,
a
but
little quick and easy, because it shows you the value of character.
Right.
You know, like just like how if you take a nigga to go eat and he's disrespectful to the waiter, it's like a girl who can't just sit there and take, you know, some fast food real quick.
make
It's
double
like,
right
all right,
quick.
bro,
McDouble
like,
real quick.
we getting
Always
bougie
gotta go and
now.
get the motherfucking $35 fucking steak. Shit.
And okay, hey, I feel like McDonald's. I feel like either if we were like already friends for a while, I think McDonald's within like the first 3 dates is kind of crazy.
Okay, what do you consider acceptable for a first date?
First, let's look at the list.
Like, do you
Let's
like?
look at the list.
I
Because
say
the
let's
way
go
that
on a
he's
walk in
making
the
it
park
sound.
to get to know
Walking
each
apart,
other.
I do like that. That's a
you're
cute
spending no money.
Add apple,
yeah.
bro.
Add apple. You want some fruit? I got a banana. Like,
You
what
know
you
what I mean?
want?
Whoa.
I guess
Not
I
yet,
can
not
see where
yet.
you're coming from, because there are a lot more like creative things that you could do
Yeah.
that necessarily are like
McDonald's is not
dates,
creative.
But yeah,
They got a playpen.
Oh God.
Ain't most of them bitches shut down anyway?
I know it's sad.
I know there's a
I know.
couple.
that is like
That
the
should smell
pain
like
to my
feet
heart.
and old fries anyway.
Yeah.
Shit.
But still.
All right, if not McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Take me to Chick. Oh, I like Chick-fil-A now.
I see you.
I mean, that's a guarantee.
I can't go to Chick-fil-A though.
I've never really met anyone that don't fuck with Chick-fil-A. To some extent.
Oh.
They sell the fake chicken now. I'm good.
Damn.
I'm good. Yeah, Chick-fil-A has confirmed it. They are now only selling non-antibiotic chicken. So now they putting the shit in chicken.
They blowing them chickens up before they kill them now.
Shit,
Them bitches gonna be swole.
As long as it tastes the same, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
They be having a weird texture though. Like, notice how if you went to like Wingstop when it first came in, them chicken wings was small. They still tasted like chicken, but how they is now, ain't no reason why that shit should be big as my goddamn thumb. Boy, what the fuck?
You like a thumb?
Hell no.
Hey, I'm gonna fuck that bitch up though.
I'm still gonna fuck it up because I paid for it, but like, shit, it's still gonna taste weird.
Wash it down with a bath. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna say. Because there's something where it's like obviously like it's stupid that we get Cheesecake Factory. You should be able to take girls on the first date there. Olive Garden.
I wouldn't even go to Cheesecake Factory. I don't even fuck with Cheesecake Factory.
You
I'm
don't?
not buying that shit.
I haven't been there in I only was there like
Oh god,
once
like,
or
why
twice
the fuck would I do
before.
that?
Okay.
It's unseasoned. The shit normally comes dry. Most of the time, the waiters be up the fucking ass. Like,
damn, what Cheesecake Factory you going to? The
And
Cheesecake
that
Factory
shit
I went to
over
was good
here.
as fuck.
That shit cost though.
Her.
That shit cost.
Hey, hear me out though.
See,
Okay, first date. Would you rather have a nicer per se restaurant, or say like a little restaurant that's like you never heard of, that's like off
Little
in the
hole in the wall.
corner that's gas. You know what I mean? Like a hidden spot.
If it looked like it got roaches, no. But if it's just like a small. Ooh.
Okay, Mr. ATL. Okay.
Know where to eat.
Yeah,
God,
that's
no,
what
man,
I'm
I'm sorry. Like the roaches
That's like
know where
all
the
the
food
restaurants.
is, bro.
Exactly, the roaches know where to eat. They eat my food right now in the to-go box.
Right. That's how you know it's gas.
Oh God, like just throw out one.
I'm just saying.
We're not. We're not.
Y'all killing me. I'll go to the Cheesecake Factory.
I'm not gonna complain about the Cheesecake
I just
Factory.
am only gonna fuck with the cheesecake. Like
Yeah.
I don't really go to the Cheesecake Factory for like their food.
Like that.
Fuck
I'm
food.
sorry.
Hookah
Like,
bar.
Whose idea was it to name it the Cheesecake Factory and serve food?
Right,
They should've
right,
been for
like
cheese-
just cheesecake.
And they serve like other cuisine too. That's the thing.
Cuisine.
Yeah, like when I say other cuisine, I'm talking about
Like it just differentiates. Like it's not really
like Chinese food.
Yeah,
but
like
it
it's
tastes
not
like
like
it's supposed to come in a
on
mall.
brand. Like imagine going to a Chinese
like what's going on here?
imagine going to a Chinese buffet and there's like pizza.
I paid
you know?
$35
Like
for this.
what's the point?
Huh? I paid for the Caesar salad and
Ain't got no Caesar.
It's just
It's
Nigga,
just
I ain't got no
salad.
chicken in it. Shit. I gotta pay an extra $1.45
Would you take
for the
your
chicken?
first night? Would you take your girl to a hookah bar?
No.
Nah,
Hookah bar is
good.
insane.
I'm not even gonna go to a hookah
I'm not
bar,
gonna-
so like.
I feel like that's disease. All the motherfuckers sharing. Ugh.
On top of they're not the most sanitary. They
No,
really
yeah.
don't be washing them goddamn.
Because it's too crowded.
Mhm.
It's just too many people. I feel like a date should be me and you.
The gym.
You tell them.
I feel like low key the gym's a little bit insult.
Not for a
It
first
depends.
date, but
Not
like
for the first date. I
like-
get gym dates.
unless that's where y'all met. Then
If you met the girl at the gym, you
then
might
you-
as well
that's
have
hard.
a gym day. But hear me, it'd be like a gym day. Hit the
Yeah.
gym and go do something, some food.
Mm.
out there.
Uh-huh. But if we just going to the gym and then we
Just
go
go-
home,
Alright, I'm taking you home after
Hell
that. That's
no.
crazy. Like, what do we
Like
do?
you
I
can
mean,
do one more set, girl.
we can lift these weights and do that cardio later.
anyways.
Jog down.
Okay, how much do you think what happens to us is from the choices we actually make or by fate? That nigga thinking hard.
because
I don't know about y'all, but I got a mean gut feeling about things. And I'll be following it regardless. Yeah, that's my G. So he ain't let me wrong too bad. So I'm saying that my gut feeling is the right choice, which happened to be fate. You know what I mean? So I rock with him. Because if I go against him, then usually some shit happen. That ain't good.
See, I don't know, cause I feel like I've had my like opinion like flip flopped a lot throughout the years. Like I normally just be thinking to myself like, oh, you know, in one sense, I believe that certain things happen for a reason. And then I also believe that, like, some things are kind of just set in stone. Like, there's just some situations that just happen, and you literally cannot avoid those situations from happening. But anything other than that, I kind of just believe in my own choices. It's me. I decide what happens.
I don't know. I feel like it's weird. I feel like to a certain, I don't know. See, I don't usually use the word favor. I don't know about y'all. I'm a Christian. I believe God knows exactly what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, like way before, but then gives us yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. But I know that choices definitely affect the future. I think there are alternate paths our lives could take, and I don't necessarily think it's fate. I don't know how to describe it. Somebody else take the.
The way that I think about it is like I feel like fate and destiny, in a sense, are kind of two different things. I think about it as like the way I've always thought about it is like my life is a book, and this is like basic as fuck. Everybody says this, but my life is a book, and like certain chapters are kind of set in stone. Like these things are gonna happen in my life, like life, death, taxes, da 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 da, all those other things. Like those things are going to happen, but like in between there's like blank pages, and I'm filling that in. Like I do what I want to do, but there's certain things that like they're just gonna happen, and you gotta.
They're just human experience.
Right.
No matter what, you always gonna have to go through it. You just gonna have to take the trials and tribulations, whatever it throws at you.
Exactly.
It's almost like pain, like hurt. That's almost like fate. You know how that pain's gonna come by. That's kind of like more of our choices. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's less of that because sometimes you can't really go and choose how the pain is, how it's gonna go and affect you.
See, but I feel like you can also necessarily determine how you let it affect you afterwards. Like that's where the choices come into play. So it's like certain things as far as like pain and happiness, how you are in that situation, like that's a choice that you decide to make, and like how far or how long you choose to let it affect you is ultimately your decision, and then that's how it turns into that. Because you could suffer a loss and then choose to move on and keep it pushing, do everything that you need to do, or you can choose to sit there and like reminisce and be heartbroken about it, and there's just two different sides, so that's where the choices come into play.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move on. The next segment we're gonna get into is called Game Time. Woo.
Game time.
Game time. But yeah, we're gonna what has it on it? Okay, so we were talking like well, you don't know me, but well, you starting to get to know me, man. You started from discussion now with him, and then like all y'all have known me in some degree. So we're gonna, I don't know what to call it, but like the host's answers. Like so, we're gonna ask you a bunch of questions about me. Yeah. So yeah, and then we're gonna keep track. Do we want to do them all together, or should we do them individually? We're doing it individually.
No, all together because we're gonna watch this.
Do what?
I have faith in him.
Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna ask questions. Yeah, we're gonna ask questions about me, and then you just gotta, yeah. Okay, the first question is, what sport did I not play in high school? Is it volleyball, dance, basketball, or track?
I feel like it's D. I feel like you ain't run track.
What's the other options again?
Volleyball, dance, basketball, track and field.
Let me see your jump shot right quick.
I'm not giving no visual aids.
I got a strong feeling it's basketball.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. Because there's many things you can do in track besides run, so.
That's true.
So,
And I feel like we've had a conversation about you not liking basketball.
But like, I mean, I don't like basketball.
We've definitely had
I've played it, so I mean,
just do that right.
I'm not giving you
wrist.
no flick of the wrist. My wrists are not. So
yeah, I think we'll go with basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Next question is.
No, what's the answer for?
We're gonna do it at the end.
Yeah,
We're gonna do it.
It's all at the end.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I like my instant gratification.
Right.
Okay. No. See, the good thing about this, I can do this because I know the answer because it's about me.
But I'm gonna forget.
We'll.
Right, we're gonna change the answer at the end.
Yeah, they're right.
Nah, it's locked in. Once it's locked in, it's locked in.
We're locked in.
Okay, what's my biggest pet peeve? A, people chewing loud. B, strangers touching my stuff. C, slow walkers. Or D, strangers standing too close to me.
The way you said slow walkers.
Facts.
Yeah, I like
Walkers.
this. Slow walkers with
Passion.
passion. Slow walker. I said, oh,
You know what? You look like you got places to be. You ain't got no time to be waiting for somebody.
It sounds like you had an experience today with someone walking.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god, and slow walkers? Like, nah, we're gonna go with that one. I want to clock that one in.
Hey, he
Steve.
says it.
Eli leading y'all asses.
You right?
100 for Steve.
Slow walkers? Alright.
I want to know.
Okay, which of these movies have I watched? A, Friday. B, Boyz II Men. C, Menace to Society. Or D, none of them.
you said have or haven't?
That I have watched.
Definitely none
None
of
of
them.
them.
Alright, no.
Boys to Men ain't even a movie. Boys in the Hood.
Oh, shit. Why'd you type it down?
Typo. Boys in the Hood.
It was a typo, my fault.
You know what
Boys
it is?
I already
Man.
know, because she
That's
ain't know the
the-
name
Hey,
of it.
remember, yeah. It ain't that one.
It's D.
Chelsea wrote them. I'm blaming her.
Hey.
D for all of the above.
She's from a whole different country. Don't miss.
She told me that.
Like, isn't that the boy band?
So,
That's when I was reading it. It didn't feel right.
Although
I
we
said
come
boys to men.
to the
Yeah, I was like, boy, isn't that
Boys in the Hood, bro. It was a little technical difficulties.
so
Friday, boys in the hood. Boys two in the hood. Boys in the hood.
So, D?
You know who O-Dog is?
I'm not answering these questions. Y'all gotta answer these questions. I'm not.
No, this doesn't pertain to that. You know who O-Dog is?
I'm not answering.
You just got
I'm not. Answer the question.
That is.
Answer
I
the
don't know.
question.
She might know.
Answer the question.
I mean, she ain't no Boys in the Hood. She said Boys in the Hood.
That I was reading straight off of here, bro. Don't do all
She
that.
said
Boys in the
Menace to
hood. Boys
Society
in the
too
hood.
fast, though. She was very confident about that.
It's a script, fam.
I don't know.
I'm reading it off of here.
I'll go with none of them.
I'm going none of them.
I'll go with none of them.
I literally saying them in a
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
just to throw
your
y'all off.
your producer has been throwing whitewashed vibes at you like ever since I've been here.
He called me whitewashed one time, bro.
Michael Jackson. I was about to say, like a whitewashed black woman coming to an HBCU.
Don't do that.
What do you say, Debo?
D.
Yeah, you just.
D.
Yeah,
Debo.
D.
From the D to the low.
Yeah, to the D to the left, we going D.
Okay.
Can you-
What's the most ridiculous nightmare I've ever had? A, all my teeth falling out. B, I woke up as a clown. C, the rat from Ratatouille was chasing me. Or D, I was in the world of Dinosaur Train.
See, look, the Ratatouille one sounds too real.
I
That sounds
PTSD from that.
Rat from You're telling me Remy was on your ass?
And it's was specific rat too. Like what?
Remember, got that Hemi finna get you.
And
Bro,
she-
nah.
The
He
fact
just
that
wanted you to see the colors like he does. He just was trying to serve you up. You feel me?
You said you was on Dinosaur Train. That would be a blessing.
Dinosaur Train?
Yeah, you never seen that show?
You don't know what Dinosaur Train is?
Dinosaur
Bro, you
Train.
good?
Dinosaur Train?
Once upon a time, there was a mom.
My
name
name
is
is
Mrs.
Mrs. Pteranodon.
Sitting on the edge.
I don't know that.
Said, oh boy, my ex.
Definitely, what would it say? What are we going with?
Oh.
Teeth falling out.
What are-
Welcome to Clown, Ratatouille, or Dinosaur Train.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Ratatouille. Ratatouille.
You said Cilius, right?
You said what?
Cilius, that was the question.
What is the most ridiculous?
Oh, ridiculous. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
It might be dieted.
I'm like, low-key kind of taking into consideration. Are some of these dreams their dreams?
Maybe.
Because the Ratatouille one then just might be Chardonnays. Like, I would think that would be so funny. But, okay, no, I'm still good with C.
Ratatouille.
Yeah. That's just too funny. It's just too funny.
Alright, we're locking in Ratatouille, man. Okay, what's my... I feel like you might know this one. But what's my favorite food flavoring? Strawberry chocolate, honey, or peanut butter?
Definitely straw.
I'm not gonna answer this one.
Nigga, that's the whole point.
No, I can't, cause I definitely know this one.
That's
It'll
the
be a
whole
cheat.
point, fam.
I say
We need at least one solid.
like chocolate.
Help a nigga out.
Chocolate,
I feel
The
like
way she
Nah.
I
said
like
strawberry
like
earlier,
peanut
she
butter.
got a strong
What's the
opinion.
question? Favorite food flavoring?
Like,
Favorite flavor, folks?
like if I'm getting a dessert, what's my
Straw.
favorite flavor?
Very,
dessert?
very
Oh.
strong.
Strawberry
either
chocolate,
strawberry or
honey, peanut butter.
Strawberry.
I can't see you as like a
Peanut
honey
butter.
girl.
Bro, you gonna tell me or not, bro?
Strawberry.
Yeah, you.
Strawberry.
I was joking. I didn't know. I thought it was. She said ice cream or something like that. But
Mine was-
Y'all locking in strawberry?
uh,
You locking in strawberry?
Yeah, because honey's not really a food flavor.
Yeah, if you say honey's a flavor, we have to rethink a lot.
Yeah, we have to rethink. Yeah, obviously that's not really a.
I've had like
If we
honey
talking,
flavored
like,
desserts.
honeycomb,
Bro, if it's honey, that's not.
Yeah.
I think it's.
No.
I don't know, but I'll go with strawberry.
I ain't gonna.
Honeycombs are good.
Yeah, it's either the strawberry or chocolate because if we didn't have peanut butter, we couldn't have it during rent, and you would have been eating that like crazy. So it couldn't have been peanut butter
What?
during rent.
I wasn't eating it like crazy.
Yeah, if that's your favorite food flavor, you can
I wasn't eating any of this like crazy during it.
I know.
You ain't helping, bro.
I'm trying to draw it out of her. See?
I'm not
She's not
following.
budging. She's not budging.
So what do y'all go with?
strawberry.
I'm gonna say fucking go honey.
Honey? You're going honey?
No, I'm joking. I don't
You're going
care.
chocolate? You're going peanut butter?
Let's just all go different answers.
Yeah,
Let's
fuck
just-
it.
No, y'all say y'all want to do it all again. Let's do it all again.
No, I'm gonna go strawberry though.
Strawberry.
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 Strawberry. Strawberry.
Fuck.
Chocolate.
Y'all on the same.
You said what, Eli?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing. You're gonna have to bring that back when we get it.
What's my most prized possessions? My phone, my wigs, my wallet, or my glasses?
It ain't your glasses, you just threw it. It ain't your phone because it's beeping, and it must be your wig. So I'm just saying from what's the word? Process of elimination. PEMDAS, as they say.
PEMDAS?
Yeah, from the PEMDAS and shit.
No,
I don't think it's PEMDAS.
No, I don't think it's PEMDAS.
I don't think it's PEMDAS.
PEMDAS, fucking.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
PEMDAS is.
We know it.
That's not with, like, it doesn't work for process of elimination.
Okay, well, you get the idea.
I get the gist.
You
I
get
get
the
the
idea.
gist. But yeah, I'm gonna go with bro's answers. I'm gonna say your wigs.
It's gotta be wigs.
Wigs, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
I
really-
feel like-
Cause like, let's be fair.
Y'all put a lot into them.
Whose
They
wallet is
do.
this?
Shake your
Yeah,
shake your
like,
dread,
it's
shake your
yours.
dread.
Shake your weed, shake your weed, shake your weed.
'Cause,
Anyways, okay. We've already discussed this. What's in communication? I'm a communication major. What's my concentration? Theater, film and TV, journalism, integrated marketing.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Theater brother.
Theater brother.
Theater, brother.
Theater, brother.
Film and TV
Tuesday.
What are y'all saying?
She's a theater.
Theater,
Theater.
Theater, kid.
Theater.
Theater,
brother. Are we
theater.
choosing? Are we joking?
Yeah, no, we're choosing.
theater,
Theater.
Yeah,
Theater.
Film and TV.
I was thinking B also.
I mean, weren't you like in a play for?
theater.
Alright,
Well,
bet.
Never
I
mind.
know I'm not tripping.
Never mind.
I mean,
No, I've been in a play too.
But
I'm
yeah,
film
that
TV.
don't mean shit.
right.
We got business majors.
Why would
in
you say that?
the-
It's definitely it's not theater because we would have had classes together. So
Maybe I am a
Fo,
freshman.
do you know?
Yeah,
freshmen
So-
take classes.
I
Help
took
me.
four
I
classes.
just answered.
What was it?
The only like thing to go with my major I took was the online mass comm.
Into
Oh
a master.
yeah, if you're making
Yeah,
that.
then
Oh
you
yeah, you're
definitely
doing
make
mass
it's film
comm,
and TV.
TV.
Film and
Yeah.
TV.
100%.
Well, I took. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what my. I don't know.
Alright.
My sister did.
So you can tell us the answer.
Mary and them are theater and they did. I mean mass comm, but okay.
Everybody do mass comm. I would say even bio majors do intro to mass comm. I don't know how that works, but
I swear they just be putting people in classes. Why does man try to put me in coding? That has nothing to do with this.
Yeah,
Just
mass
trying to
comm
get
is
any
such a
kind of
broad
life
because it's
skill.
such a broad subject. Because you can really do a lot with the communications major.
Stop.
can I change my first answer,
Nope.
brother?
Nope. no.
So you can tell us,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
And my second answer.
Okay. Y'all said, what sport did I not play in high school? High school. Y'all got it right. I did not play basketball.
Yep. Can we see that jumper now?
Yeah.
No.
Hey.
No.
Show me how you cross them up.
Look at the wrist.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that?
Airball.
Okay, what's my biggest pet peeve? Y'all said slow walkers. Y'all were wrong. It's strangers touching my stuff. That shit made me mad as fuck.
Yeah, I'd cry.
I'd cry. I'd cry. Which of these movies have I watched? What'd y'all say?
None.
No, I haven't watched any of these.
Yeah. You said poison or whatever.
Yeah.
When I said who is
Yeah.
D-boy, and she said D, I said, yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
You're cooked. You're cooked.
Okay, what's the most ridiculous nightmare I ever had? Y'all said Ratatouille. That was wrong. It was
That shit
Dinosaur
was
Train.
funny.
I knew it. I knew
It
it
was
was
Dinosaur Train.
When she started singing the theme song, I was like, yeah, it has to be Dinosaur Train.
Oh, yeah, she did.
It haunts her dreams.
Okay, y'all said favorite food flavoring. Oh, with strawberry, yeah, strawberry.
Hey, we on a dot with
We are
these.
the-
Hey, I don't like chocolate or peanut butter.
Yeah. That's why I said that was like, you would have ate something with chocolate or peanut
But
butter.
I didn't eat none with strawberry.
See, I hit
But
you.
we
You said
had,
strawberry
yeah,
earlier.
but you had strawberry, and we had a lot of chocolate and peanut butter around us during that. Like,
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We did
for,
have a lot.
for the snacks because Miss Warner she brought the
Oh,
chocolates
right.
and stuff.
I didn't
so
eat none of that.
Uh
Oh,
huh. See, I'm a little.
Observation.
okay. What's my most prized possession? Y'all said my wigs. No, it's my phone. Not my wig. I do love my wigs though. Yeah.
More than your phone? Or less than your phone?
I'll put in some box braids, but I don't need no wig. I need my phone, but I need it right now. But yeah. Oh yeah, I was filming TV. Yada yada yada.
Hey.
Oh, filming TV.
Yeah.
Oh damn, I was
right.
wrong. I thought I
See,
knew.
like, we literally had discussions about this. We had discussions about this last time you were here.
Guys, I think we should know that I can't even remember names. So.
Bro, for the longest time, he didn't know my name. Like, he would come up, he would hug me, and we'd be like, oh my gosh,
How
I'm
you
doing?
doing?
How you doing? And I found out he didn't know my name.
How long?
How long?
What?
It was like.
This had
it
to
was-
be like a couple weeks into rent.
Yeah, it had to have been like a decent
Like, we
3
been-
weeks, like
what?
almost a month.
6 days a week.
Yeah,
We
that's
see,
valid.
see each other 6 days a week for like 3 weeks and didn't know my
I'm
name.
not gonna know the
I
name.
was-
6
Hey,
days a week.
yeah.
That's valid.
I knew your name before rent.
Hey, you.
Wow. We had a class together last semester.
Wow.
Shit.
Guys, I'm just bad.
Nah,
I'm
you
just bad
managed
at
that, bro.
But yeah, that's all I got. Yeah. Thank y'all. Thank you,
Thank
lovely
you.
people for
Thank
coming.
you for inviting me. I'm so glad to be back.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we can go back around. You can reintroduce yourselves, input y'all Instagram, YouTube, all that. You can start over here.
We start from that side.
It's
Hey guys, I'm Joe. It was good to be back. I love y'all, man. Go be about it, and follow me on Instagram at joe.cofield.
Mwah.
Kisses.
This is Orion. I still don't got any social media.
Let's say beige flag.
Imagine he had social media at the end, like
Oh,
he
wow.
was just like,
I
oh
just
yeah,
been
now y'all
keeping
can
it a
follow me.
secret. It's okay.
In the editing, we actually found.
He was lying this entire
It was great
time.
to be back. Hope to be back again soon. You guys know me. I'm Elijah. You can follow me on Instagram at ElijahA Walker _.
My name's Blake Palmer. It's great being here. Thanks for having us. And yeah, I don't got no answer, unfortunately.
Okay. And as always, I'm Suvi. You can follow us at Be About It Pod on Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that. And yeah, just as we're ending it, thank you again. And just always remember, don't think about it, be about it. Thank you.
Heard that.
We'll see y'all later.
Smile.
Right.
See a beautiful trail. Go on that little hike.
See the scenery.
Ooh, look at that sunset for like 5 minutes before it goes down, and we
Watch
gotta run
the
that.
sap drip down that.
Eli.
Boy, watch the sweat drip down.
Hey. You know, I'm craving some leash chicken. Oh, some leash chicken. Leash chicken is good.
I just want some chicken.
Them string bangs.
I want
Chicken sharing be here right now.
Say it again. Them what? Them what? Them string bangs.
String
I
bangs.
named me. Gucci gang. What's good? Poppin' pepper slime.
Eli.
Brother, what's that?
Okay, we're back. Bro, I'm so out of it today. Are all y'all straight? I know. Yeah, okay. Do y'all? Hey, I don't want to assume. Don't. I know them. I know. Hey, I'm. Don't make one.
This 20,
You so judgmental, Sean.
2024. I always gotta check.